Hello, this is Weekend Handicapper from weekendhandicapper.com. In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 of the best ways that you can learn handicapping and learn how to bet on horses. So number 1 is books and videos and tutorials. As you might have noticed if you watch my channel, there's a couple, if you search around, I recommend some of the books that helped me over the years become a better gambler and a better horse player. Also on weekendhandicapper.com, there's links to some of the books that really helped me out learning this game. So definitely learn some books from experts that are around the game all the time and are immersed in the game. That's one way to get to know the sport of thoroughbred horse racing and become a better handicapper from the start. So books and tutorials would be a heck of a way to learn thoroughbred horse racing. Number 2 is to find a mentor. Find people, girls and guys. That's the beauty of thoroughbred horse racing. It's equal playing field when it comes to handicappers. So guys aren't better physically. It doesn't matter. It's all about right here and making good sound decisions. So you can learn from plenty of successful women, plenty of successful men, and you can be a mentee of those people that have gone before you that are successful. If you hang around with them, you'll learn how they think, how they strategize, how they make decisions, how they handicap. So that's great. You can't, just like any other field that you want to be successful in, find people that are successful and learn to model yourself after them and learn from them, learn from their mistakes too. So that's a wonderful way to become good at thoroughbred horse racing and how to learn how to become a better handicapper. Now, I can't tell you how many times in my life, there's some people that like go to the pawn shop constantly and pawn their stuff to get money, and they have a hard time paying their bills, and they drive, if they even drive a car, and not bumming rides off somebody, they're driving a clunker car, but yet they want me to listen to them when it comes to betting on horses because they know how to do it and they're successful. Not really, in my opinion. You want me to listen to you about how to bet on horses when I see how you're living? No, thank you. So you got to be careful on who you pick your mentors, because as if you all been going to the track or around horse racing a lot, everybody's a freaking master, think they know what they're doing a lot of times. So take it with a grain of salt, choose your mentors wisely, and be cautious of who you take advice from. All right, but to have a mentor would be the second way, no particular order we're talking about here. The second way, another way to successfully learn thoroughbred horse racing. And number 3, it might be the most beneficial, best way to go about learning thoroughbred horse racing is to play on paper. And what I mean is most ADW sites that you might have an account online, all you got to do is bet one race and you get free PPs, past performances. But that don't mean you have to bet every single race. You can bet one race or buy the past performance, or if at the track a program or something, and then just play one race and use all the other ones as practice. Play on paper. I remember there was a time, it was probably 10 years ago, I wanted to get good at superfectas, dime superfectas. At that time, the bet hadn't been around too long, and I wanted to see if I can become good at the dime superfectas. So what I would do is buy the different PPs, and not in one day, just over time, just kind of use those almost like a daily crossword puzzle. I would try to figure out superfecta races on a particular type of race and at a particular track with large fields and that sort of thing. And I didn't bet every single race. I just bet enough to buy the past performance and use the other races as practice. And I wasn't out any money. Now it sucked big time when a superfecta paid, a couple $100 for a dime, and I didn't have it. I mean, I figured it out, but I didn't actually bet it, so that kind of sucks. It's good for the ego to know that you could figure out a difficult race, but it was a bad feeling not being able to cash. But that's one of the best ways, in my opinion, to learn thoroughbred horse racing is just practice. Practice all these different races, handicap all these races, and not bet them until you're proficient. You play on paper. Once you get good, then you should be confident to put your real wagering dollars on the line. So number one, books, videos, other tutorials. Number two, find a mentor, somebody that's proven successful at this game and is a good handicapper, and they got the profits to show for it. They know what they're doing, and learn from them, soak up their knowledge. And number three is play on paper, play as many races as you can. Always continue to handicap races, but not necessarily bet on them until you know what you're doing. When you handicap a race and what you thought was going to happen actually happens, that's when you know you reached a milestone and you could start wagering pretty confidently on your horses and your picks. So hopefully this video helps you out, especially for the new people just starting out with horse racing. Hopefully these three ways will shorten the learning curve so you can be educated in this beautiful game of thoroughbred horse racing. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button. Also, I'm on Facebook. Like my Facebook page, weekendhandicapper.com. Check my website out. And I'm also on Twitter. So until next time, happy handicapping and smart wagering.